Susan McNeil here, writer filmmaker. Welcome back to my vlog. Today we'll be talking about pregnancy misconceptions. So hey, disclaimer, I'm by no way an expert. I've had one baby. And then even then, my experiences aren't other people's experiences. These are just general stereotypes we tend to have. Even things that I expected to happen to me when I was pregnant and then didn't happen. And then some things that I did not expect happened. So I know every woman is different. Every pregnancy is different. I've heard, your first, your second, your third pregnancies could all have different experiences. But yeah, this is just me dealing with tackling the general misconceptions that, like when you see movies, the general things women behave, the general way they behave when they're pregnant versus reality. So yeah, just before you turn away and go, oh, this doesn't apply to me, it applies to everyone. So stay tuned. Anyway, so number one, morning sickness. Yeah, morning sickness, in my experience, doesn't necessarily happen in the morning. In fact, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't even happen in the morning. Like, it can happen at midnight while you're brushing your teeth. It can happen in the middle of the afternoon while you're trying to have a nice lunch with your husband at a restaurant. Like, anywhere it can happen. And then on morning sickness, I'm going to slip in number 2. The general misconception is, oh, it happens, in the first trimester. I was told that don't worry, by your second trimester, you'll be fine, you won't be nauseous. Lies. I vomited the entire 9 months, like literally, even the day before I had my baby, I had morning sickness. Oh my goodness, it was terrible. So yeah, I think I don't know why it happens, but it just depends on the person. But yeah, just don't be deceived. Morning sickness can happen all through the pregnancy. Yeah. Then number 3, mood swings. So like in movies especially, you see how pregnant women behave all crazy and they have all these violent mood swings and they get like super, super emotional, like always crying. That didn't happen to me. I was the same person. Like I didn't feel any different. Like, yeah, that didn't happen to me. Another misconception is, that, pregnant women forget a lot. I have friends who told me, they went to the ATM and they forgot their PIN. They tried to open their phone and they forgot their password. So maybe I should just thank the Lord that didn't happen to me. So yeah. Another misconception is pregnancy makes you super ugly. Well, anything pregnancy made me so beautiful. They say, oh, if it's a boy pregnancy, you get ugly. If it's a girl, you be pretty. But yeah, it's not true. I'm just lucky. I know sometimes a lot of women get their noses just get super big or their skin gets super dark, and well, that didn't happen to me, and I was fresh and pretty. So thank the Lord for that. Yeah, another misconception is the way they walk. You see them walking and then like bending backwards and all that stuff. And well, maybe I should just thank God, because even while I was pregnant, I saw a lady walking like that. So that did not happen to me. And then, the standing up, the sitting down, like you see in the movies, she when she wants to sit down, it's all such a big deal. And I was sitting, I could even squat, I could do everything. But then again, I was very active before pregnancy, and then even during, I did a lot of yoga and had to modify a lot of the poses. So maybe that's just the key, being active. You don't feel motivated a lot of the times, but maybe the idea is just pushing. Now, the main stereotype that happened, didn't happen to me, that I was expecting once I got pregnant, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get so fat. Instead, the exact opposite happened. I lost 10 kg during pregnancy. 10. When I say I could not eat, oh my God, I was expecting, they tell you, oh, you're eating for 2. You see in the movies, pregnant women are just constantly eating. During the first trimester, I didn't really vomit much the whole time, but I was just nauseated. Oh my God, I was so nauseous. I was just weak. I just lay down a lot, and I just was not motivated. I would just lie on the couch. There would even be light. I could watch a movie. I would do nothing. I just felt no motivation to do anything. By the second trimester, then that's when I actually started vomiting. Oh my goodness, it was just crazy. Then by the third trimester, the baby was just big and it was just hard. I was full. I would get full from one slice of bread, from half a pancake. I could just barely eat. So I ended up losing a lot of weight, and then gaining it. Started getting it back. Now that the baby's out, once she was out, I'm like, yes, food. Yeah. So yeah, well, some other things that did happen, I napped a lot. Lord, I slept like a lot during my pregnancy. I was just constantly sleeping. Like even when I had like jobs, I remember one time I was at an editing place. Like I directed a film, and then I was at the editors. We were supposed to work it together, and I slept the entire time, but he understood. And then other things that are true, man, you really can't lie on your stomach right from the first trimester. Like when I lay on my stomach, you feel like there's a balloon inside. Just it's quite uncomfortable, and then as the belly grows, you can't even dare. And eventually you cannot lie on anywhere. You can't even lie on your back because you feel like you're not breathing, and the only way is on your side. And as the belly gets bigger, oh my, you have to like wedge pillows front, back, everything. So all that was true. And then what I'll just not forget is how uncomfortable the third trimester is. Like if you've ever seen a diagram of it, I mean, your intestines, your liver, everything's down here, and all that gets pushed up, and the baby just occupies everywhere, and you just, gosh, I just felt like dying. Like I lived on antacids. You're just constantly getting heartburn, constantly feeling nauseous. That's the one thing I will not miss. Just that nausea feeling the entire 9 months, like just, oh. And then as soon as baby was out, completely gone. Like everything completely gone. So yeah. So share with me your own pregnancy experiences. Even men, if your wife or your friend, whoever had experiences that share with me. It's always interesting to know that these things aren't rigid. These things aren't always as they put it in the movies. Like another misconception is like, oh yeah, your labor, the the water just burst and it pours everywhere, and in my case that did not even happen. So yeah, but one truth is, man, labor is hell. Yeah, labor is extremely painful. So so anyway, but that's a story for another time. I'm actually gonna talk about more misconceptions, maybe with babies, with labor, everything. So yeah, but share me in your comments. I'm very interested to know, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you think. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.